This is Snake.
The texture isn't far removed. Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. When you're on the surface, you can swim in correspond. Stroke the water and
Крупа. Hello. Крупа там это. Just 4 скрины выложили. Там, короче, это. Ну, чё-то пацаны по безбашенному пути пошли. О, смотри-ка, кто нас посетил. Великий.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data process into practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
Ну это не игра.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while.
Они рано или поздно со всеми играми так сделают.
Got it.
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply
Блин,
source
сегодня
with
бесед
regards to weaponry and
пропущу.
gear.
Вот это вот, конечно, блин, в 4 часа утра. Это либо не спать. Не, нафиг не спать. Трейлер лучше посмотрю и все. Потом что у нас завтра? Завтра что у нас? Соня, да? Со Square Enix. Как раз Just Cause 4 покажут. Еще и Том Райдер. Ну, Square Enix, в принципе, тоже неплохо. Может быть, еще какие-нибудь эти RPG-щики на ПК анонсируют. Было бы вообще замечательно. Че, России нет, что ли? Должна быть. Это Шкальзима. Интересно, как будет Россия или Российская Федерация, или вообще СССР. Казахстан даже есть, прикинь, крупа. Короче, 2 ночи не спать будем. Да не, крупа нафиг надо. Кувейт, Киргизстан, Лаос, Латвия, Либерия, Лихтенштейн. Ну, знаешь, Россия есть 100 пудов. Новая Зеландия, Оман, Пакистан, Панама, Парагвай, Перу, Филиппины, Португалия. О, Россия есть, отлично. Опять настройки игры. Ну, Кодзима. Ну, меня все устраивает, погнали.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be
И
functioning
тут
now.
раскрыли имя этого чувака, то что это не Снейк.
The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well
А
as
мы
the
играем
position of
совершенно
enemy
за другого
personnel.
персонажа.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are
Да,
your
и такое же
enemies,
обучение,
and the
как в
blue
первой
cone
части.
shape represents
Даже
their
место
field of
такое
vision.
же.
Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy,
Не, ну чё,
you won't be
беседку
able to
завтра
use it.
к трейлеру глянем,
It
да
gets jammed
нормально.
easily, I'm afraid.
Чё там особо, чё? Вот
It's
тут
all
на
made
этот
from
бубнёж
currently
смотреть,
existing
в
technology.
принципе, тоже ничего такого.
You won't be able to use it in an area with strong
Нам-то
harmonic
главное,
resonance,
чё?
so be
Трейлеры,
careful.
да? Геймплей.
The big shell's layout map should now be available
А
after
то, что там
touching
они
the
там,
pause
мы
button.
хотим там разнообразить ля-ля поля, там мы
I've set
создаем
aside
совершенно
proprietary
новую игру, но
frequency
это
for
мы
saves
каждый год
and
слышим.
an
Чё.
analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear
Его
me?
подруга
Rose, you're not supposed to be
Роуз.
involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Right.
Чё он тут
Meet
делает
the
нафиг?
mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the
Да,
data
она
saving and
здесь,
support.
чтобы сохранять игру и поддержку.
The Fox
Поддержку.
sound analyst that was supposed to take part in this
Понятно.
mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
Розмари.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry.
Не,
She
если
has our
пройдем эту
technical
часть,
staff
надо
at her
будет в третью
disposal.
поиграть как-нибудь.
She's never been
Там
a
вообще
part of a
приквел
field
ко
mission.
всему.
This is insane.
I have
Как раз
my
идет
own
третья,
reasons for selecting her for
третья,
this mission,
пятая,
soldier.
Colonel,
первая,
I failed to
вторая и
I know your
четвертая.
VR training performance
А,
in
ну
and
там,
out.
правда, на PSP еще что-то
Sometimes
есть.
that's
Ну
not
ладно.
enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
see. You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a
В прошлом
crucial
году что
tactical
анонсировали?
detail that
Крупа.
gives
Ну,
stars,
Форза была
it
как
was
раз
the power of
Xbox.
the operative's
Ой, в
will
прошлом
to
году.
survive.
I was trained to fight.
Позапрошлом. А в
My
прошлом-то
personal
что у них
feelings have no
было-то?
place in a mission.
We've learned that it
А что у
doesn't
них в
work
прошлом
that
было,
way.
действительно?
And on the
А,
field,
ну кроме того,
you need
что
all the
они
help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you
все
like it or
анонсировали на
not.
ПК, и у консольщиков
You need
бомбануло.
someone to watch your back.
Ну, у этих, у Xbox'овых чуваков. Потому что, типа, на кой хрен покупать Xbox, да, если все выходит на ПК. Там такая бомбежка была, помню. Они на этого Фила Спенсера такую собаку спустили. А я радовался. Я еще даже писал, что вы бомбите-то? Выбирайте, на какой платформе будете играть. И все, чего вы? Я не знаю, чего вы не радуетесь-то? А они такие, да нахрена я там Xbox купил, я туда-сюда, эксклюзивов нету. Все дела. Вообще угар был, помню, блядь. Метро, да, Крупа, кстати, на это в этот раз покажут, сказали, открытые миры будут. Ну, то есть открытые локации покажут. Ну, посмотрим, посмотрим. Тем более, что-то, по-моему, опять его перенесли, да, метро-то. Сейчас бы сталкера бы привезли, а, Крупа, да? Но нету, у сталкера нету этого издателя пока что. Так что нечего показывать, так сказать. То есть некому.
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I
Как
hear
ты не
the
помнишь
answer.
ее день рождения? Ну ты даешь, чувак.
Take care.
Не помнит день рождения своей девушки. Вообще найс. Он не помнит. Так, что, ждем опять лифт этот, что ли? Как в первой части прям. Где-то надо заныкаться. А то вон пацаны уже встают.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives.
Ну как открытый? Ну
You
будет как
must
в Crysis,
stay out of
Крупа.
sight.
Такую территорию дадут небольшую, чтобы побегать можно было, и все. Остальное ты не получишь. Нифига. Ладно, тихо. Наверное, вот так вот, чтобы меня не видели. Ждем лифта. И Грустинов, здорово тебя. А вот и лифт. Что-то в этот раз быстро. Не как в первой части-то. Так, теперь зубана. Тихо, 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 тихо. Ждем. Сейчас Сейчас еще радар в нормальное состояние придет, вообще не будет. А, могут, знаешь, что, крупа Хейла анонсировать. Вот я что забыл. Но, конечно, он в этом году не выйдет. Но они могут это сделать. Ну и что ты там? Я побежал тогда, ну тебя нафиг. Все-таки блин. Ну, все, я убежал, ну его нафиг. Хотел рацион взять. Да, сейчас как в первой части, да. Ой, Кодзима молодец, копирует классно. Да. И мы понимаем, что мы играем не за Снейка. Да, эти чуваки себя зовут Сыны Свободы. Ага, они думают, что типа Solid Snake их не видел, да. Хрена там. Да, герой Shadow Moses.
That's why you changed my code name. Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Ну, если кто знает, то Metal Gear Solid, этот, как его там, ну, слэшер, который, мы как раз за него-то и играем. Ну, там его потрепало немного.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
Вот по такой хреноте не надо будет бегать здесь.
Shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Так, ну что, понеслась. Бандаж. Чаечки. Надо все обследовать его. Угу. Пистолета нет, патронов не дадим. Окей. Очень, кстати, интересная задумка, да? Типа нет пистолета, зачем тебе патроны тогда? Все закрыто. А куда же здесь тогда? Интересно. Но вообще вот она дверь. Как бы. По трубе, что ли? Ну, вроде как не цепляется. Да это мне не надо. Так, сенсор. Может пригодится, ну-ка. Нет, вряд ли. Или подожди. Нет. Никак не используется вообще. Сейчас теперь 100 лет буду выяснять, что же я неправильно делаю-то. Да, ну конечно нет. Да, не. Хотя... не катит. О, ну.
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it. Crouch down using the crawl button. Then...
Ну, спасибо, Кэмпбелл, да. Без тебя бы что делал-то? Серьезно, здесь где-то дырка есть? Ё-моё. Вот интересно, а ее можно заметить, нет? Если бы он мне не сказал. Подожди, а тогда с той стороны она тоже есть? Или нет? А, с той стороны нет. А, подожди. Нет, здесь ничего нет. Ну, круто, чё. Такой, да, тест на внимательность, что ли?
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Ясно. Ничего тут нет. Случаем нет.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
Классный акцент у парней. Таких подрусских, да? Ну, в принципе, ты и с русским. Ух ты, какой крутой. А я, интересно, так умею.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Так, ну-ка, стоп, ящики хочу посмотреть. Понятно.
Got one, I see. Don't leave him lying around. Hide the body as soon as possible. When his comrades come back from the roof, you don't want him being found. If they do find him, they'll be on the alert and things can get difficult. When you take a hostile down, hide the body where a patrol is unlikely to come around. You can drag an enemy personnel's body. This is how to do it. First, walk up to the body, and with...
Я думал, что-то важное. А, радары таким образом появляются еще. Окей. О.
I'm under attack. Stay alert.
Understood. Sending reinforcements to the first floor struck.
Проснулся я. Так, поэтому с другой стороны уже все открыто. Круто.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Nothing here.
There's somebody there. Is there somebody there? It's the enemy. I need help.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
sign of the missing man. Everything else is normal.
Enemy in the area. Increase security level.
Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
Nothing here.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
There's some... Who is that? It's the enemy.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
I'm under attack. Stay alert.
Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
It's the enemy. I need...
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Encounter the enemy.
Understood. On an additional unit sent to Strut F. Don't allow the enemy to escape.
Right, what's wrong? Right, right.
It's the enemy. I need help.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
The situation is normal. All clear.
Nothing here.
What's up, Jack? Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
There's somebody there. Who is that?
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
No sign of the missing man. Nothing else to report.
Ну, это не страшно. Чё ты волнуешься-то? Нормально все.
Nothing here.
It's the enemy. I need help.
What's going on? Respond.
Я вот все-таки не пойму, что тут надо-то, блин.
Strut F have ceased.
Ну, то есть я понимаю, что как-то туда надо, а как?
Encountered the enemy.
Ой, ладно, ты что ты.
Understood. Dispatching an additional unit to Strut F. Don't allow the subject to get away.
Jack, are you okay?
Rosemary.
Jack, tell me you're okay.
I'm all right.
Ну да.
It was a close one.
Да, именно так.
Good. I didn't think it would be this tough.
Hey.
It's the helplessness of it, you know? Just watching with no power to help you. It's like having a ringside seat at a boxing match, but much worse because it's someone I love and the stakes are...
Rosemary, maybe this was a miscalculation on my part. Selecting her wasn't the wisest choice.
No, no. I apologize for the outburst. I'm all right. I will see this through with you.
Rose?
We fight together, okay? You have nowhere to run, neither do I.
Rosemary, you're not obligated to continue. You know that.
I'm all right, sir.
Raiden, how about you?
I'm good.
Then the mission goes on. But Rosemary, there's one thing you need to understand.
Sir?
His name is Raiden. Got it?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Так, ладно, Райден. Делать чего, блин? Может, Грену туда закинуть? Это как бы, ну не знаю, самый... Круто. Понятно, плевать. Так, а еще... Ну, я даже не знаю, короче. Все нахрен закрыто. ТТ, ДТТ. Что-то я даже не знаю. А, у меня жизни еще что-то прям. Так. То есть вот так. Да ладно, не мог меня заметить. А, и ты заметил, ладно. Что-то я все равно не понимаю, короче. Ну... Ну, явно сюда, но, блин, дело-то чего? Здесь был. Чуваки отдыхают до сих пор. Нифига ты. Что-то тут вот. Клупа, что делать-то здесь, не знаешь? Блин. Все, я, кажется, понял. Мне же вид сверху-то не просто так показывает. Ну вот, я же говорил. И что с ним делать? Это вообще чего? Что, стрелять по ней? Давай стрельнем. Ну, я так и думал, в принципе, да. Да, и типа вся база из-за одной гранатки как будто взорвалась, да? Там прям что, пластида килограмм 100-500, что ли? Ну все, ладно, главное, я понял, как туда попасть. А это мы сейчас что-нибудь придумаем. Не, ну он прям этот... Не знаю, как его назвать. Кто такие сальтухи-то выписывал, интересно, я уже забыл. Ну, как бы ясно, что-то надо делать, а чего? У меня кроме вот этого сенсора ничего и нет. Может, прям сюда гранату кинуть? Вот эти вот. Нет. А эту? Это же значит не на русском, блин, не ясно немножко, что делать вот с этой фигней. Нет, она никак вообще. Ух ты, да тут даже карта появилась. Ну и чё? Называется как-то обезвредь. Это на самом деле интересно, да. Ну и чё, я ничего тут не могу. Может быть, как раз вот в этих ящичках что-нибудь находится, которые вот я как раз не могу взять. Ну-ка. Сейчас будем прыгать. Ёпа мать. Ну. Ну, Райден, давай, ну, ёп. Ой, как все тяжело-то у вас здесь. Он туда, наверное, и не прыгнет. Или подожди. Нет. Не, ну ты на ящике-то что не запрыгиваешь? Вот это вот прям вот. Он же вроде небольшой. Понятно, да. Ой-ой-ой. Ну и что, получается, только на бомбу на это можно, да? И ничего сделать и нельзя, да? Только вот такими методами. что-то элементарное, чего? Да. Однако... У нас тут ничего нету. Случайно. Да не. Да. И что делать? Оба. А вот и пацаны просыпаются от долгого сна.
Nothing was wrong. Huh? Nothing was wrong.
There was nothing wrong. Everything is all right.
Я что-то втеряюсь в догадках, короче. Наверняка что-то, как всегда, элементарное. Подожди, а вот с этим краном ничего делать не надо? Тут вроде ничего такого и нет, блин.
Encountered the enemy requesting backup.
Understood. On an additional unit sent to Strut F. Don't allow the enemy to escape.
Ну понятно, все здесь собрались. Все отдыхают.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
Что, опять в прохождение залезать, что ли? Что-то элементарное. Я, видимо, может быть, даже правильно думаю, но... Но нет. Тут даже из-за укрытия можешь стрелять.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to
Короче, где там мой любимый спасательный YouTube? Сейчас он все решит. Курпа написала, если пошаманить в панель управления Nvidia. Нет, Курпа, тебе это ничего не даст. Особого, так сказать. Так.
Intensify the level of security.
Encountered the enemy requesting backup.
Understood. The squad's been dispatched to the FA connecting bridge. Surround the enemy. Return to your positions. Increase security.
today. Or rather, 6.
Get down! Where is he?
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vamp,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80.
Да, круто.
VR, huh?
Оказывается, надо было зайти в одну дверку.
Virtual grunt of the digital age. That's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah. Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. no one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that.
What's up? Take a look.
Это настолько смешно.
What the hell? A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak? That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after U.S. allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this.
Не, ну это, блять, я даже не знаю, как это назвать. Ну, Кодзима, конечно, вообще молодец, блять. Is dead, блять. Он перед тобой, ёпт. Is dead. Классно он замаскировался, да.
They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down.
Причем Кодзима нас прям уверяет, что это не Снейк, реально. Ну, то есть, подумаешь, похож, бля.
What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
О.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero. Currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
Connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Ну все. Блять, да, понятно.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Так. Ну чё? Даже можно в Снейка выстрелить, серьезно? Отдых. Смешно. А, кстати, карта, ну-ка. Ты.
What the hell is that?
Крутяк, чё?
Come, put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
Queen.
Don't let them take the president!
Ready grenades.
A dud!
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness? I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The President can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire, too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Navscolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me. With too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again?
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes. On every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of shell 2.
Take this.
What's this?
Security card, issued to Shell personnel. The big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But...
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And who dares wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you. Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
There's somebody there.
No one's going to leave a bomb in a place that easy to reach. It would be more worthwhile to search convoluted areas that can't be reached simply by walking.
This is Raiden. The C4 found in Strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far, we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
There's somebody there. There's somebody there. Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Understood. I'm sending a backup unit to Strut B. Secure the transformer room. Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on their way to the Strut B transformer room. Intensify the level of security.
It's the enemy! It's the enemy! I need help!
What's going on? Respond! Communications with Strut C have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
The situation is normal. All clear. Who is that? It's the enemy. I need...
What's going on? Respond! Communications with Strut C have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Encounter the enemy requesting backup.
Understood. Backup unit needed for Strut C. Finish the intruder off.
Something over there! Oh. Over there? An intruder! Oh, something over there!
What the hell happened? Raiden!
Almost there.
Nothing here.
This is Raiden. Disposal of the C4 in Strut D is complete. Explosives were planted on the maintenance hatch.
This is all wrong. This is something only an AM. That's overdue.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, Raiden. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
Hmm? Who is that?
Why are you late with your status report? What's going on?
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Understood. Backup squad head to the D connecting bridge already on. Don't let the enemy get away.
somebody there? There's somebody there.
Be careful, there are claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth-equipped claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
Oh. What's that? I got him.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Attack team, come back at once. Go!
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right. Sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There were all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler building. And then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
What?
Take care.
It's the enemy! I need help!
What's going on? Respond! Communications with the FA connecting bridge have ceased. Carry out an...
It's the enemy!
What's going on? Respond!
It's the enemy!
What's going on? Respond! Communications with the sea... Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on their way to Strut C. Intensify security measures.
There's somebody there.
Encounter deep.
Understood. Ordering a backup unit to the BC connecting bridge ASAP. Don't let the intruder escape. Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on their way to the Strut B transformer room. Intensify the level of security.
Who is that?
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Raiden reporting. The C4 in strut B has been disposed of. The wall containing the transformer panel was set to blow.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb, 5 years ago. I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby, too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied.
That's going a bit too far.
I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All
Over there! Over there!
Is everything all right? Right? Right, Ed?
What the? Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
Understood. Backup squad head to the D connecting bridge priority 1. Don't let the enemy get away. Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Dispatching reinforcements to Strut E. Exercise extreme caution.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack! No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack! No. No! Jack, please answer me! Jack!
right? Answer me. Raiden!
Nothing here.
Hmm? Who is that? It's the enemy. And
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Spotted the intruder. Stand back of his post.
Understood. I want an additional unit sent to the area around the door leading to the FA connecting bridge in Strut.
an intruder. Over there? There's somebody there. There's something.
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja complete with a sword.
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
Alright, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out, then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
I saw a female soldier. Russian.
Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No. She commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Who's there? Who's there? Raiden, what's going on? Raiden! Raiden!
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4 and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector. It's the thing you acquired from the safe at Strut C a little while back.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in. How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin! Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Right. The one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Right. Move! Get to the bottom of Strut A now!
Nothing here. Who's that? Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
Understood. Dispatching an additional unit to Strut F. Don't allow the subject to get away.
Right. Is something wrong? Right. Right. Who's that? Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
Understood. On an additional unit sent to Strut F. Don't allow the enemy to escape.
Right in!
Jack, you okay? Hang in there. Jack?